Good morning.
Good morning. 9:30. What's the date today? I don't have my glasses on. I can't even if I lean forward, I can't read it.
It is the Labor Day, Monday.
It is the Labor Day. It is the day of the labor.
It is Labor Day, Monday, September 7th. 9:30. Supposed to be, I think my watch told me it was going to be 7 degrees warmer today, but it said 97. So was it only 90 down here yesterday? I felt like it was significantly hotter than that.
I don't know. It's been hot.
Hot and
who can
smoky.
tell when you just stay inside the house and sew all day?
That's Jeannie has not really left her sewing room.
If you haven't heard back from me, I've just been slaving at my machine.
How hurt are you?
I'm injured. I'm injured right now.
This is what happens when she slaves at her machine. She like,
I feel like my shoulders are like
falling off.
Yeah. It's really this arm and this elbow. Like last night we were making dinner and I was cutting the meat and it was hurting me. And I thought, is this tendinitis?
Have you developed
But it's completely sewing related. As soon
directly
as
related actually to ironing.
It's mostly ironing because I'm so aggressive when I iron. I'm like leaning in, and I was piecing, so that's what really does me in.
Why don't you show us some of what you worked on?
Yeah, because what are we going to talk about today? So I'm finishing up the Broomhilda, the Boulevard pillow. And Patrick and I today, we're going to work on it because it has to be, I have to edit some things.
We have to edit the
like last
videos.
night when I was going, and then my camera would completely shut off because there was so much on it. It just couldn't take anymore. And then what else? There was a part where my camera started falling. My clamp was coming undone and I'm like, I heard this noise and I'm like, and I'm like running trying to save it. Okay, but I did finish piecing the top. I quilted it last night and I wanted to show you because it is really pretty darn cute. So I ended up just doing the stippling in the area around the trees and the houses. And then on the bottom and top part, I used, that was not a built-in design, but it was an Anita Good. Anita Good has like really wonderful quilting designs. So
what did you call it? Free Motion Frenzy?
Yeah, it is from Free Motion Frenzy. And maybe I can do a special on Free Motion Frenzy because Free Motion Frenzy is expensive. But they have all these Halloween ones. So I just did the boo. And it was just embroidery. You know, they have all these sashing designs. And then they have quilt squares, quilt rectangles, quilt corners. There's so many opportunities for you to do your own quilting. The embellishments. So this is what really hurts me. I decided to piece the backing because a lot of times I have so much leftover fabric and I just hate it. So I'll just use...
Jeannie finishes her projects and there's like zero scrap.
There's like...
She really does what she wants to do. And I'm like, the amount of effort and time... She's passed that on to our son.
Gail Cram, I saw your completed Witches Night Out, and it was amazing. So beautiful. So I just pieced the back. So every little scrap and every little piece that's left over, because, I mean, not every single one, but now I'm going to cut this apart. So normally when she does a bench pillow, see how I just use it all. What I do is I just cut everything down in little squares and rectangles and I lay it all on the floor and then I just start sewing it all together. Would you?
What do you need me to read?
Oh, no. Yeah, not really.
No, CJ's saying, wow, you are so talented.
No, I love...
She can't read without her glasses. She's like, would you?
I thought that said, would you? And do I look like I just woke up? Because Patrick just woke me up. I was like, it was 9:10. He's like, do you want to do the live feed? I was like, yes, I'll be right there. Because I've been staying up till 1 or 2 doing this and ironing super hard. So I'm going to do there's going to be a separate video how to finish your Kimberbell bench pillow on the serger. And I'm going to use, I'm going to make piping. Piping makes it look cuter. So I'm going to do purple.
We had also talked at one point about maybe doing a class on the quilting of the pillow, but I think, are you just going to include that?
Well, no, I think that'll be, I don't know if it'll be included or separate. Every pillow and project is going to be different. I did do, so Michelle was showing me how to, she was showing me and Tana Harrison how to create quilting from a JPEG, which I did. And we were in the store and we were doing it. And Dana has a Dream Machine. Yeah, Dream Machine. And did it. And it didn't translate. It just didn't translate all of the, because we used a JPEG literally. And then Violet showed me how to, there's a program called Snippet. It's on a lot of your computers. How to like I just snipped a picture of this fat free motion quilting that I found. And then I made it into a JPEG, which was really pretty easy. And then I put it into my Luminaire, and it completely, every stitch, it was perfect. And I couldn't believe it. So I was going to do that on the Boulevard pillow, but I didn't because I'll do that some other time. But I just wanted everyone to be able.
A class, maybe.
Yeah, and it wasn't, but I worried because I couldn't do it. We couldn't do it on the Dream Machine. And it could have been the design too. Maybe the design was too complicated, but I stitched it out and I just went, oh my God, that was just amazing.
Well, I mean, the reality is
look at the little embellishments. Is that upside down? I think it was upside down. So it's a little quilt. And then the pillow. So when Dana came in, she said her pillow was too big because there's a bench. And she was right. So I redid it. But, I mean, look how tiny they are. They're so cute. And then, like, little signs. I did finish. We're gonna be quilting in our sew-along. And, I mean, the quilting's going to be just me quilting. It's not. The sew-along's not really a class. It's just going to be you can sew along with me. But I am going to do the quilting on Love Notes. And you might not be able to keep up. I'm not going to do it where everyone stays together. You might have to watch the video later on. And I did use a different fabric for my sashing. So I had my red all cut out, but I'm not really a red person. You got to back it up, babe. Back that thing up. So I did my sashing with the, I think this is the teal lattice fabric. We do have that in the store too. So if you decide you want to do it differently. So if you're going to quilt this with us, and I know that one keeps falling down. If you want to quilt it with us, you have to have this layered. Backing has been shipped. So I know a lot of you pre-purchased the backing fabric. That's been shipped and it should be here. It's shipped from Portland, and they shipped it on Friday. So that should be here this week. I'm hoping it'll be here tomorrow, maybe. Wouldn't that be nice?
I don't know. We'd have to track it and see where it is, but
I can track it.
Yeah, that's how that works.
I did this too. So this is going to be, so we have Kimberbell Club this weekend, which I'm so excited about. It's going to be the pencil pouch, and it's going to be the Tooth Fairy pillow, which is so cute. But I started doing August and November's projects too. And October. Did I say August and November?
Said August and November.
I'm tired. October and November.
That sounds better.
October and November. So I did this pillow. It was so cute. So it's one of the Bench Buddy pillows, but I want to blow it up too because what do I do with this? Do you put it on like in the guest room? But look at that. Look how spectacular the autumn looks. Because you're working with Mylar, and we're using the Kimberbell has a whole bunch of different lace, which this is the gingham crocheted lace. It's so cute. So I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna blow it up. That's on the agenda today. Today's agenda is get out all videos for Boulevard Pillow.
Modify the videos and get the class up. Didn't we say that would be
And
up
finish
by
this.
tomorrow?
And you can't really tell. And I'm working on one of the new OESD freestanding laces. I'm going to throw that on my 10 needle. The reason I didn't do it already is because it makes so much noise and I can't do any. Don't you like being closer?
Well, see, so now this is opposite the way you want it to be.
Because my head. But I can't see because I don't have my glasses on. But I'm going to be working on Haunted Mansion today.
Freestanding lace.
Freestanding lace, which I love. It's I think it's like 100,000 stitches at least. Oh my God, it looks like a big project. Lot. It is a big project. But this
she won't be able
when
to
I
hear
was
tonight.
stitching out the autumn. See the Mylar? It looks so good. But this is going to be one of the October projects. And like I said, I'm gonna blow it up. I'm gonna put it in because this is 6x10, so I'm gonna blow it up into the 10.5x16, and then you can really see what it's gonna look like if you wanted to make it, a little bigger. There's that.
It's almost like an airplane pillow.
You gotta make it thicker and like wrap it all the way around. So cute though. I just love it. You know how when you start stitching something out and you see what it's supposed to look like and you go, and I saw the Mylar in there and it looks so good. Okay, so
did you want to talk about the classes coming up this week?
Yes.
Should I read them to you?
Yes. Because I can't read them. Can you blow it up?
I don't know if you can't really blow it up.
Do day by day.
So we have upcoming this week.
Tomorrow's software.
Tomorrow's
101.
software 101. Morning and afternoon from 10 to noon or from 1 to 3.
I have been so impressed.
There's homework that should have been done prior to the class.
Yeah, and they've been posting it on the Facebook page. And ladies, a lot of times there's a lot of Facebook pages or Facebook groups that are private. So you have to be in that class if you want to be able to see what's going on in it. Because
sometimes we get a request to join from somebody who's not part of the class, and you are so far away from the camera.
Can you not see us?
We're seeing what they can see. We are so far away.
I like to do this. I don't know why. I love to be close to you.
So, we could blow this up.
Close to you.
Let's see.
Why do birds suddenly appear?
How about that? That's better, right?
Is it the
blow that
same?
up a little bit.
Okay, so Software 101. What's on Wednesday?
Wednesday we have an Altair sewing class in the morning, so that would be like Altair, Stellar, any of those similar machines, like even Destiny or Dream Machine could fit in for the sewing classes.
Probably.
On those, they're almost the same. That's from 10 to 12:30.
And if you've taken the class, you have the machine, and you want to take it again, then just let us know. Send me an email. I haven't been looking at email. I will look at email today.
The Solaris sewing class is from 1 to 4. So Solaris Luminaire. That would be Wednesday. Thursday, we've got a Solaris embroidery class from 10 to 1. And an Altair.
Altair,
Stellar,
Meridian.
Those embroidery classes are from 2 to 5. Kimberbell Club, Tooth Fairy, and Bench Tooth Fairy Pillow and Pencil Pouch is Friday. from 10 to 1. And then Saturday there's
Kimberbell Club
Kimberbell
again.
Club again, and there's a crescendo sewing class. Like that would be what, crescendo, aria,
You could do crescendo,
Journey,
aria, the
Ariel.
3000, the brother 3000, the
brother
3050.
2450, 3000, 3050.
What's next week?
It's next week. Halloween fun scan and cut.
Oh yeah, so those of you that have ordered, half of you got your designs, the other half will get your designs. I'll just confirm that, but they should be shipping those out tomorrow. They come from Arizona and they're priority, so I should have those hopefully Thursday. I'll send her another note. But your designs are ordered.
There's a Stellar Altair Destiny Dream Machine IQ Design Center class on
Design
Tuesday
Center.
the 15th.
Yes, and you need your yarn for that. So
there's a reminder for us to cut the yarn tomorrow when it arrives.
Okay.
So and then there's Solaris Luminaire IQ in my Design Center.
Okay. Yeah, so if you want to take that Solaris and Luminaire in Design Center,
that's Wednesday the 16th.
We've modified the class. We're doing the Melinda pillow. So Melinda Winchell did that class, and her sample was so beautiful. So we thought you'd love the class even more if you came out with something so incredibly beautiful too. So we're going to be using the design that she used. So thank you, Melinda.
So Melinda Winchell asks, how does one get into Kimberbell Club?
So Kimberbell Club, you can't join this session because I have all the kits cut. It's just I'll have that up as soon as the samples are totally done. I'll put that up, and you just sign up for the class. And kits are included. Usually the class is anywhere from $40 to $45, but we do 2 Kimberbell Clubs at once. So we're gonna do the autumn pillow, and then we will be doing there's these wraps, like the mummy wrap or the pumpkin wrap. So I'll announce that information, and then you'll just let us know. And if you want to sign up next year when I put it out, then you just prepay for the year. There's usually 13. We have 14 different projects that we're doing this year, and we do 2 a month. So we don't do it for the whole year. We, like, for instance, I think, because they never have it at the very beginning of the year. I didn't get my stuff until, I think, March or April. So we started in May, and we did 2 projects in May, 2 projects in June. Did we take July off? We took August off. I can't remember if we took July off or not.
Well, last year was so different than this.
I think we maybe took July off. So 2 in May, 2 in June, then we did 2, well, whatever. We did 2 a month. We're doing 2 a month. If you want Kimberbell Club, you can always purchase it too. Like if you've never done it, it's $89, and maybe we'll do it as a daily deal. But it's $89, and you get all of the designs, all of the instructions for the year. So there's been 2017, 2018, 2019, and now 2020. So there's been 4 years. I put it on a USB. The USB is included, and I ship it to you, and that's all included. And I usually throw in a piece of candy, unless this guy eats all the candy.
Well, and so...
But high chews are so good.
High chews are great. So you're also selling prior year Kimberbell
That's what I was
Clubs.
saying. It's $89 for a prior year. If you want to get 2017, you can purchase that.
So you can always look back. Could they find that on Kimberbell?
It's on the website.
It's on our website. So so you can always find prior year Kimberbell Clubs on our websites, and Jeannie will send those to you. And so...
Hello, Celeste.
So I will touch on it again just because my rep said something. Bob said something about it last night. But updates and upgrades. Brother upgrades are regarding the update. I will just reiterate.
Oh, we went on to the site because I was trying to do that with somebody, and it wasn't even on there anymore.
What's that?
Baby Locks 3.04 wasn't even on the site anymore. I think it said it was temporarily disabled.
So, so long story short, if that's the case, then you can't do it. They
Yeah.
were going to put the half update on
They
there.
had the half update before.
Right.
So
right. So they've actually pulled the whole thing down.
Last week they had the half update on there. It was divided into video and the update. And then when I looked for it on Saturday,
It was not there.
it was gone. It
Okay.
was completely gone.
So, for those of you who've already run the update, and I think a lot of you have, because I've heard from a lot of customers that, you know, while downloads took a long time, what do you do?
I'm what? I'm trying to read.
I can read them for you from here. So
he's got really great
listen,
vision.
well,
with
with my glasses on, which I've had the same prescription since I was 18 years old. I'm starting to like have to like take my glasses off to like read. So
Really?
we'll see what happens there. But the you would know if you had a problem. And that's been a big thing, is I get a lot of emails going, well, my machine did this, and is this a result of the update? So the reality is, you don't have to look for problems. The problems that people experience with the updates were big enough that you would know.
Like it wouldn't load.
You wouldn't be sending an email to me going, well, I had it didn't cut once, or
It's nothing
my
like that.
threader didn't work once, or like, is this a result of the update? No, like the problems that people experienced were big.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, but I knew.
Yeah.
Like that, but that's the thing. Like your projector wouldn't
So
work.
But
like,
if I
but
had
that
never
was a
turned
big
it,
problem.
but if I had never turned it on,
right,
I wouldn't have known.
right.
So
the moment you did, you knew.
But
And
if
so,
these ladies never turn their projector on, they might not know. So my issue, because I did have an issue, was my projector wasn't working. So it was making like a click sound.
right, a lot of
and it
machines
wouldn't
got
work.
stuck in a loop where they wouldn't leave the update screen. Like, so that was a big indicator. But the reality is, you're gonna know. It manifests itself in a pretty big issue. Like a portion of your hardware doesn't work, or your machine won't actually turn on and load. Like, these are things that you're gonna know. So like, if you've got a problem like that, then you need to reach out. But like, you know, thread cutting a little too short
Celeste.
once, or
Starting off with a glass of wine.
well, it's afternoon there.
It's noon.
So
good for you.
So it is something where if it's loaded and your machine is working and you're experiencing like normal kind of issues, then you know you're fine.
Yeah, if your needle breaks, it's not the update.
99.9% of the people that have loaded this have had zero problems. The upgrade was big enough, or the update was big enough that people did experience some issues. The reason we told you guys to hit the pause button was we saw and it was a small number. We saw 6 issues, and those are the only 6 issues that we've seen. We haven't seen more, but we said, hey, hit the pause button. I think we were kind of the first people to reach out to the companies and say there could be an issue. We saw 6, and you know, we're going to tell our people
We
to
weren't
pause.
the first because they said they'd heard other things.
Well, but we were the first to see like a cluster.
Oh.
So, long story short,
We were the first at A1 Vacuum and Sewing.
we were talking to
Did you
QA
see
and talking
our
to the.
rims hit?
I was avoiding your rim then too. So the brim, say our rims. Did you see our rims hit?
Oh, our brims.
So for those of you who've done the update with no issues, there's nothing to worry about there. For those of you, if you have seen issues, then yeah, we can take care of it. It sounds like they pulled
Melinda
it
asked
down.
about the picture. Yeah, other people have seen it. This is classroom art. Remember how you're. I don't know if they. When we grew up, there was no classroom art. There were no auctions, right? Did schools do that when we were growing up?
No, but like, so our schools were so utterly dependent upon, uh, like, parents' money.
Are you saying
Like,
ours,
like
or are
our
you talking
school.
about our kids?
I don't know if they do this like back on the East Coast where schools are like funded.
Maybe they don't do this on the East Coast.
So
We're
they
from the
do
East
like a
Coast.
huge
I bet
auction
they
every
do it.
year
So
at you know, a huge dinner to raise money at the local schools, and they sell this art for like
this is classroom
crazy
art
amount
from
of
our
money.
kids. This is from our kids' classroom. It's so cute though. We love owls. So wait, which way? I had to have it. I was like, Patrick, we're winning this, and I told all the other parents, I'm winning.
And then
this.
there was like a bidding war. And
No,
then,
I feel like it wasn't that bad. It wasn't.
that
But
bad
let's show them.
relative to
So
like
this one is.
Owlsy.
So this one is violets. So and 2 for 1 because we have twins, and so we won one piece with both of their work. So this one is violets right here. This little yellow one. Isn't it cute? This one right here. That one right here. And then Kai's, look how cute his is. It's the tiny one way up here. But I mean, I love this. I'll have it forever. So cute. I just love it. So yeah, it's classroom art.
So in any case, it does sound like, and it was funny because, like I said, my rep last night mentioned he lives down in the Central Valley, and I called to make sure he was okay with the fires going on down there, and talked to him a little bit. And so, if you haven't done the update yet, it sounds like Baby Lock has hit the pause button and has actually pulled the update down. I don't know if Brother has. You were bleeding a little. Just go easy there.
Oh, so if you're gonna do the update once it's back up, do it the traditional way. Well, I imagine once they put it back
once
up,
it goes back up, everything will be totally fine. But what they're struggling with is the overall size. It was a big update, and so they split it. We haven't had any issues. I do have both half files, meaning I've got both Brother and Baby Lock's half files.
Can we send that to them, or do you want have them?
If that would be something that I would want to give to them directly, but
yeah.
The head of QA sent me the half file from Baby Lock, and the head of engineering sent me the.
So if you want to do it, come in. Patrick will put it on a USB. Bring a USB with you.
Yeah, it's a llama. That's the other.
People love this shirt.
That's the other animal that
we love. Llamas.
Llamas and alpaca and owls are huge in our households.
Yeah.
Sloths too.
Sloth is my spirit animal.
You'd never know, given she works all day, every day.
But what my inner being wants to be is just a sloth. But it's my spirit animal, but it's not my favorite animal because they're really disgusting. They like grow algae on their back, and they have a whole ecosystem of insects that grow there.
Ew.
Yeah, they're gross. And then if you ever see them, like a video of them, they're on the ground. They're so gross. They're like zombies trying to like crawl along. But I watched this video. Oh, you know what?
She played with one in the Amazon.
So they get around though. So I watched this video, and they were watching them at night, and they like, even though they're slow, they're moving all night long. So maybe it really is my spirit animal. I feel this kinship with the sloth. I am
because she's like too. Up and moving around all night long.
Yeah, a nighttime is the right time for me. I love staying up late.
So, we've been talking for like a half an hour. We should probably
we'll let you go.
Ladies...
We were thinking, what are we going to talk about today? Sorry. We're just chatting with you ladies.
So, service still about 3 weeks out. Full house this week, though.
Shauna's back. Shauna
and Alex are back.
I'm sure they enjoyed their time.
And I'm going to be like,
get to work.
Focus.
Focus.
Now we just have to get them through their wedding.
Oh yeah, now they have a wedding to do. Okay. Be creative, make something awesome. I'm gonna try and not be injured today, not be injured when I get into the store tomorrow. And I will check my emails tonight, finally. And have an excellent rest of your Labor Day weekend.
Have a great holiday. All right.
And